up though? So I'm gonna be bleaching and toning my own hair at home. Don't judge. I've been doing this for 2 years. I don't recommend you do this your first try by yourself or without anybody that actually knows what they're doing. I'm using the Color Ion Brilliance Bright White Cream Lightener with 8 lifts. I'm using 20 Developer, and I'm using a dupe for Olaplex, also by Ion, Color Brilliance Absolute Perfection Booster. For every 4 ounces of Developer, you want to use half of this bottle. So this is my second time bleaching, so this is why it's empty. I'm just gonna bleach my roots and touch up this yellowy so it can all be this color. I took about, I want to say, a month or so off from bleaching just because I want my hair to be extra healthy and ready for the next bleach. Every time I bleach, I always extend it longer than 2 weeks, I believe they say, to retouch the root. I always leave it longer just because I want to rehydrate my hair to the max. As you can see, it's still not at its best, but it's never so awful that I won't want to bleach it, you know. So I already have my mixing stuff here in the bowl. I'm just gonna mix it. I put 2 ounces of the cream, 4 ounces of Developer, and half of the booster. For bleaching, you always want to wear gloves. It burns your hands. It acts like a regular bleach. And for your whole head, virgin hair, non-bleached or dyed, you want to leave it on for 50 minutes. Anything else, my hair was colored and I used color oops just because it was already fading. I don't recommend bleaching your hair on top of box dye or any type of hair dye. You want to strip that out first because it's not going to catch. Believe me when I tell you, I used to dye my hair black all the time, and then I all of a sudden wanted to be blonde, and that process was not cute. I ended up cutting my hair all the way to here, and it was super long, and it took me about 2 to 3 years to get it back to this length and at least healthy. So I'm not a professional, I don't claim to be, but I know what I'm doing. So you guys can do whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you what to do or judge you, but I'm giving you some advice and tips on how to manage. So we want to get this creamy, no clumps. If you guys see me looking down, it's because my mirror is right here. You always want to part your hair 4 ways and start from the back forward because the top of your head always heats up the most, so it catches the bleach faster. It processes faster. Okay, this is how you want it to look. No clumps. Looks like pancake batter. Alright. Gloves. I hope my phone doesn't die. It was, I believe, like 49% when I started recording. So if I end up pausing the video, it's just so it won't die on you guys, and I'll come back on whatever clip I end up coming back at, and I apologize in advance. So I'm gonna start with this side, and I'm just gonna take out that much. I'm gonna use my hands just because the brush for me is so uncomfortable. So since I am doing my roots, I want to get it as close to the scalp as possible. And you want to saturate as much as you can. So I'm not going to add additional bleach. I'm just going to run this down on the parts where I want to get lighter. And if I have to re-bleach a little, I will go in and just touch up those spots where I missed. It shouldn't be so bad. I rarely have to go back in and retouch. now that that is done, we're gonna let this process for 30 minutes and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Now we are toning, and I am toning with the Ion Color Brilliance Bright White Ultra Blue to get rid of all this brassiness going on over here and over here, because I didn't want to touch the roots again. And I mixed that with 10 volume developer, and ratios were 1:1. The tube was 2 ounces, so I added 2 ounces of the developer, and we're gonna process this for 15 minutes, and I'll see you guys back when this is all done and dry to see how it looks. I am done. My hair is washed. I'm gonna let it air dry since I blow dried it earlier. I don't want to add too much heat in one day. If you can tell, if you can see, like it has like I kept it on a little too long because I got distracted with my phone. It has like blue splotches, but that's okay, it'll wash off in like a few days. So if this happens to you while you're doing your hair at home, don't get discouraged. It does wash down, and it'll turn into that icy white that you want, which is what I'm going for. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Thank you for watching.